What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Side Hustle Enterprise. I am your host, John Maz. This is going to be an interesting video today. We did have a Market Watch Wednesday live stream just recently, so if you participated in that, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the conversation. Everybody is welcome to join in the conversation when I go live on Market Watch Wednesday, either via YouTube or via Discord server, and chat with me one-on-one. Something that we do. It's fun. It's exciting. Lots of stuff happened in that live stream, so that's why we're making this video today, to kind of touch upon the key points that I feel need to be talked about in further detail. But before we do that, I do want to just say thank you to everybody who has supported the channel so far and supported Discord. A lot of people, a lot of creators on YouTube are being banned, are being restricted, are getting warnings. So if this video gets taken down, I do apologize. I will look for an alternative to continue my content delivery. Anytime you can help and share your opinions and share your interests in any kind of creator content is always a good way to support creators, whether it be hitting subscribe buttons, hitting like buttons, hitting notification bells, sharing content out on Twitter, sharing videos out on other platforms. It really helps the creators that are being restricted and banned and warned. So if you guys could do that, I really would appreciate it, not just for myself, but for all creators in this space. Along with that, a lot of us have Patreon accounts or Patreon tier setups. So I have mine in the description down below. I'll get you access to private chats and Discord, along with some perks and some discounts and free merchandise from my merch store. So go ahead and check that out. I really would appreciate it. Really would help my channel out and help out. Make sure you help out other channels as well. So let's dive into the content and see what we got going on. We're going to start with some lighthearted information, and then we'll dive deeper into the heavy stuff. So let's get it going. Okay, guys, so like I promised, we're going to start with some lighthearted information first, some positives, and then we'll move into some of the maybe negative information or the information that may affect more people than others. So real quick, Dogecoin here, got some news around Dogecoin. This was posted not too long ago from blockchain.com. You heard it right. Your favorite Shiba Inu is now live for trading on blockchain. So our blockchain.com exchange. So that's really cool. I thought it was a great step in the right direction. And this is kind of like a call to action for Coinbase. It's time for you guys to wake up. You've been, kind of sidelined here by blockchain.com, and you guys are losing billions of dollars if you're not aware. I'm sure you're aware of it, by not listing Dogecoin. It has done a phenomenal job, in my opinion, of climbing and the price raising and consolidating, continuing to hold its strength and rise more. So thanks a lot to blockchain.com for listening to the Dogecoin army and supporting the Dogecoin army by now trading on your exchange. I also found this as well from Crypto Maniacs, kind of a representation of what we have going on or what the future may hold, where Bitcoin is more gold because of limited supply and Dogecoin is similar to cash, considering that our Fed just keeps printing more and more of it every day. So I thought that was very interesting and enlightening. Lots of stuff going on Discord, lots of positive talk. And I got to say, you guys on Discord, if you're watching the video, I know a lot of you guys watch my videos. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Everyone is super respectful and super kind and always willing to help out the person that is asking the question. Whether you know the answer or not, you're always willing to direct them in the right, point them in the right direction. So thank you so much for Discord. Thank you to the moderators who have helped so much and have helped the channel grow. So we got that was the bit of fun news for Dogecoin. We're seeing some good price action around Dogecoin. A little bit of a fall off yesterday after our high of 69.66. Saw some whales dump, but this right here is what is very inspiring, seeing that climb back up and seeing some consolidation here as well, just showing the strength that is starting to build behind Dogecoin. We jumped in rank Dogecoin is now in the top 5 and is moving up slowly but surely, and that's what we want to see. So that was the positive. That's the good stuff. That's the great stuff. Dogecoin is trading on more platforms. We're seeing it on Webull. We're seeing it on blockchain.com. We're seeing it on eToro. So it's getting out there. More and more people are accepting it. More and more franchises are starting to use it, whether it be a sports franchise, whether it be BitPay, whether it be Newegg. So we're starting to see it really get implemented and utilized like it's supposed to in more and more places. So that was the happy. That's the good stuff. I hope that kind of put a smile on your face, and everybody that's holding Dogecoin, happy gains. Let's transition a little bit here to some of the negative or the downside of this episode. And this affects me just as much as I'm sure it affects so many of you other people out there. I just want to make things very clear. And I've made this very clear. I'll try to be as open and transparent as I possibly can with the positions that I have. This channel is all about growth, whether it's my growth or the growth of the community or growth with your own personal portfolios. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert. I just, sharing my journey with you guys. So these are my opinions. These are things that I have discovered over time. So do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own opinions moving forward. Now, that being said, there's been a lot of hype and a lot of news around AMC as of late and Robinhood. Now, if you have a Robinhood account and you're trading cryptocurrency on it, I know there's a lot of people talking, not your coins or not your wallet, not your coins, and the implementation that Robinhood is, taking their time getting wallets out to everybody. But with that recent high that we saw of 69 cents, Robinhood put restriction on a lot of traders, preventing them from collecting gains or even purchasing additional cryptocurrency. They couldn't buy or sell it. So that was a complete hold on crypto trading when we saw Dogecoin pump. It's a shame. It's sad to see that kind of happen. If this keeps persisting with Robinhood, if this becomes a pattern, I see a lot of people transitioning away from Robinhood, and it started out as a great platform. I liked it a lot in the beginning, but I'm seeing more and more evidence of them just declining and getting into bad habits and bad practices. That's my opinion. Again, do your own research, do your own digging. So that was the issue with Robinhood and cryptocurrency. This was brought to my attention just recently. I'm going to share the Reddit page with you guys. I'm not 100% convinced this is real. I'm not 100% convinced it's not. It is a Reddit post, so take it as you see it, and form your own opinions, do your own research. So this popped up just a couple days ago, less than a day ago. It says, it is proven that the stocks on Robinhood are synthetic stocks. When you leave Robinhood and switch to another brokerage, you're getting issues with margin calls and so on. So a lot of times this is going to affect people that are purchasing shares on margin. If you have a cash account, you may be seeing different results. So just keep that in mind. Could it be that when they trade or when they transfer shares, they have to be the real deal and not IOUs, like all the DDs has been saying? I hope I'm right about this. Ding, ding. I called it. Fidelity, when only 70% of my AMC shares came over, and the rep was clearly told not to discuss the situation, but did say, "Sir, we can only transfer stocks that are in your account's possession, regardless of whether the portfolio lists as assets." 3 days later, the rest came. So Robinhood had to find my shares. They had given me IOUs. IOUs meaning that they're synthetic shares, or they're showing representation of your purchase or your holdings in your portfolio, but on the backside of the exchange, on the dark pool side of it, your AMC assets or other stock assets may not actually be free floating shares. They are synthetic shares that were created by hedge funds. That is not a good thing to see. That is not a good thing to hear. I'm really hoping that Robinhood steps up their game before the short squeeze happens. We could see the short squeeze happen today, or start today at least. A lot of news coming out that we need to get AMC above $10 by the end of Friday. Closing call to really make this an effective squeeze or an effective squeeze to really downsize a lot of these hedge funds. If this is true, and this is actually what Robinhood is doing, is they're handing out IOUs, they're handing out synthetic shares of AMC, GameStop, whatever it may be, we may see another restriction on their exchange. That's why a lot of people are worried. That's why a lot of people are trying to transition their holdings away from Robinhood, going to Fidelity, going to Thinkorswim, going TD Ameritrade, going to Webull, and so on. I'm curious to know if anybody else is having these kind of issues with Robinhood transferring out. It's I feel a little too late for me. Just so you guys are aware, I'm holding just about 1,800 or just over 1,850 shares of AMC on Robinhood. I'm holding 76 shares of AMC on Webull. I have 14 shares on Thinkorswim, and I have another 8 shares on the Cash App. Right around, my average price is right around $10.30 per share. So I'm holding, just about 2,000 shares of AMC across 4 different platforms. Now, I would love to be able to transfer away from Robinhood just because of my experience with them. You guys have to make your own decision. I'm just trying to get for you as much information as you possibly can have. Do your own research, do your own digging. I can't stress that enough. Form your own opinions, guys. Do your own digging. And, let me know what you find. If you find something that is as different, or if you have a first-hand experience, share it with the community. Join the conversation and let us know what you are seeing firsthand, if that is the case. So that was my big news. It's very scary for a lot of people, especially as the short squeeze could be happening within this week or early next week. Short squeezes can, happen in a week's time. It can happen in a 2-week time period. It can happen in a month time period. So we don't really know how this is going to affect that short squeeze, or when the short squeeze is actually going to happen. But I do have a sneaky suspicion that Robinhood is going to restrict a lot of traders from closing out their positions at a high share price. And I'm talking over $500 a share. That is the goal for a lot of people holding AMC, is to really push the share value past 500, past 800, past 1,000, and so on. And the big consensus around Reddit and YouTube and Twitter is that we own, as retail investors, the majority of all free floating shares. So it's all supply and demand. We have the supply, so we get to demand the price that the hedge funds pay when margin call comes a knocking, when they are forced to liquidate their shorts and purchase shares from us. So lots of news has come out. The CEO has been great, I think, in my opinion, with supporting AMC, with supporting the company, with supporting retail investors. He shared a lot of information with us. I think he's really got a good head in the game and really understands what is going on, what the hedge funds are doing, and he's really sticking it to them. Trying to stay 3 or 4 steps ahead of them, which is hard to do with these large companies that have hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars worth of assets to manipulate, to push stocks in the whatever direction that they want to go in. So for him to pull one on them, that says a lot for him and his intelligence and his position as a CEO and his regard to taking care of his company. We saw him postpone shareholders meeting to the 29th of July, giving the 3 million shareholders a chance to vote and to really share their opinion and their voice as shareholders. So I thought that was very, very cool and important. Where we're seeing a lot of things that he is doing behind the scenes that are, offering the 500 million shares and then taking it away, and then saying he's going to get 43 million shares, and then all of a sudden now we're getting a shareholder meeting postponed. So he's doing a lot of things that are really keeping the hedge funds on their toes, which I think is phenomenal. I just hope that everybody that is holding AMC on Robinhood really keeps a close eye on what's going on. I personally will be recording all of my actions from my computer on Robinhood. Once I see the short squeeze start, I'll start recording everything, whether I go live on YouTube or I go live on Discord. I will start recording everything, just so that if I by chance do see restrictions, and I want to have that evidence there showing that, look, this is what happened to my account. Whether it does good for me or not, I don't know. I've done that before with Robinhood support team. I've shared screenshots. I've shared emails from them going back and forth. Caught multiple support agents saying different things and still giving me the same restrictions. So I'm not super impressed with their support team. I've seen a lot of manipulation and a lot of information. It seems like a lot of people don't know what's going on for their support team behind the scenes. So I'm going to do the best I possibly can to protect myself and my assets. I suggest you guys do the same. I will be keeping all of my AMC shares on Robinhood just so I can record. So if anybody else has issues moving forward, at least I will have evidence that there was some manipulation, if there is manipulation. So I'm doing that to, not just protect myself, but hopefully help anybody else that is out there holding large amounts of AMC on Robinhood and gets hit with restrictions or trading restrictions when the short squeeze happens. We saw similar things happen with GameStop with restrictions. AMC, I hope, is going to be different. Robinhood says it's going to be different. The reason that we saw the restrictions for GameStop when that happened was because, they claim it was because of their clearinghouse, and they didn't have the proper funds available to liquidate the shares in a timely manner. So they put a circuit breaker type effect on their exchange. So I'm hoping that they haven't been lying to us and that they have stepped up their game, and we should see bigger and better things from them. Fingers crossed. I pray for all of us. I really hope that this helps out a lot of families and helps out a lot of individuals, hardworking people. It's our time. This is probably going to be the biggest short squeeze in history, but also the last. So take advantage of it if you can, but never invest more than you never invest more than you're not willing to lose. If you need the money to pay your bills, put food on the table. That comes first. And any little extra you have, and you want to get involved in this short squeeze gamble, go for it. But I do appreciate you guys. I do hope that this information finds you well and kind of gives you the heads up on what to expect moving forward with the squeeze. I do see it happening very soon. I'm not going to try to predict when it's going to happen. I know a lot of people are trying to do that. I'm not going to be one of those people. It is getting tighter and tighter, and it's only a matter of time before the rubber band snaps and we see AMC take off. And as shareholders, we have the power, we have the supply to really dictate what that price will be when we sell it. So stay strong, guys. Stay positive. Do the best you can to protect yourself and protect your assets. And if you need help and you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Check out the Discord server, join the conversation, join the community. And if you feel encouraged to join Patreon and join one of the tiers, do so. It really would help out the channel and help me out as well. I'm going to try to do my best moving forward to give back as much as I possibly can to the community, doing more giveaways, doing more cryptocurrency lotteries, doing more merchandise drops, whatever it may be. So, anytime you can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, share some love, I would appreciate it. And so would a lot of other creators. Don't just do it for me, do it for everybody else that is in this crazy kind of content creation going on right now. Until next time, guys, like I said, be safe, be smart, and make sure you hit that notification bell for the next video. Take it easy.